Pet Sematary. This is a 2019 film that is also a remake of a 1989 film, and both of those are based off the legendary Stephen King novel. When I first saw the trailer for this film, I immediately thought of John Lithgow's line when he says, "Sometimes dead is better." And I got to thinking, sometimes the original movie is better. Sometimes we don't need all of these continued remakes. But being honest with my audience here, I've only seen the first Pet Sematary one time, and that was a long, long time ago, and I really don't remember much about it. And also being honest, this trailer for the new Pet Sematary really, really looked good. I have been longing for a good horror movie, and this trailer seemed to really catch my eye. So I decided to give the film a chance and check it out, and these are my thoughts. This film stars Jason Clarke, and I gotta tell you, Jason Clarke is absolutely fantastic in this role. I see so many range of emotions from him. He's the family man. He becomes the man possessed with trying to bring his daughter back. He shows fear. He shows sadness, happiness. You get it all. And I felt this character that he portrayed really, really came to life. And the rest of the cast really did a great job. But Jason Clarke's performance just really stood out for me. So big round of applause for you, Mr. Clarke. Now, one of the questions I know people have in regards to this film, is it actually scary? I mean, is it really a horror film? Let me just put it this way. If you're a guy and you want to take your girl or a girl to the film and watch her get kind of uneasy and uncomfortable and creeped out and get all touchy-feely with you and want to snuggle, I'm sorry, hang on. I need to be a little more modern here. We are in 2019 after all. If you're a lady and you want to take your modern day sensitive man to the movies and watch him get a little uneasy and uncomfortable and you have to put your arm around him and comfort him, make him feel better, this is a great movie to go see. Because yes, this film actually is a good horror film. And it does have some legitimate creepy moments. And the thing I love most, while there are jump scares in this film, it doesn't solely rely on jump scares. Yes, there are a handful I can think of right off the top of my head that come at you and you're, oh wow. Even though you know it's coming, they do a good job with it. But that's not the only thing they rely on to make this scary. There's a lot of build-up. There's a lot of good old-fashioned suspense. And the cinematography, absolutely gorgeous. It's never too dark that you can't see, but it's never just all bright and beautiful. It's a good balance of night scenes and daytime scenes and creating the atmosphere to really make you kind of uneasy. You know something is not right. And the directors do an excellent job of suspense building and making you uncomfortable and uneasy and knowing something's out there. Something is not right. The music also, great job on the music. It can be very tense, very eerie at times. It can also be extremely powerful. It's a good variety. Great job on the score. I always say, especially in these horror movies, the music is absolutely vital to the film. And it doesn't fail in that regard. Another thing that bothers me a lot about most horror films is the reliance on heavy blood, guts, and gore. And let's be honest, that's not scary. That's not what makes you afraid. This film has that. It's got the blood, it's got the guts, it's got these effects that are, gross things occurring, but it doesn't rely on that to scare you. As I said, they use these other tactics. Good suspense building, good tension, a lot of anticipation. Like, you know something's going to happen. But they set the mood right. And they don't rely on just the gore. With all of this being said, the film is good. It's not great. They didn't knock it out of the park. But as far as horror movies goes, it's been a long time for me, it seems like, since I've seen a legitimate, okay, that can pass as a horror film. And this does. I will rate this a 7. It was solid. I think a lot of people will enjoy it. Now, I know there's going to be a lot of people out there who are just going to be fans of the original film, and you can't outdo the original. It's the classic, and I understand that. I'm that way about several films. I get it. I do feel like some people that like the original could also like this film. I do feel like people who have never seen the original can come in and enjoy this film as well. They do a good job of modernizing it. My main problem with the film is the dead girl when she comes back. As good as the actress is, she's just not scary. I was not creeped out by how they had her look and what she was doing. I never got creeped out. I just didn't. The cat, the damn cat, the one that started this whole thing. This is why you need dogs, people. This is why I'm a dog person. This cat was creepier than the girl. Bad pushy. Pushy. Bad pushy.
What do you got? What do you got? Sing like a bunch of dogs. I'll say.
And I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about. The twins in The Shining, okay, that scared the hell out of me. Those girls are absolutely terrifying. It's like Nancy Pelosi and Hillary Clinton as kids. Those girls, legitimate scary. This poor girl, as I said, she did a great job in her performance. I think the filmmakers failed to really make her creepy and terrifying. So I had a problem with that. And also, the film had a great pace starting out, the beginning, and into the middle. But when we got towards the end, I feel like they rushed it. They're trying to do too much happened too soon. And I feel like the film suffered because of that. I wanted them to slow it down just a little bit instead of forcing everything real quick. In summary, guys, I would recommend you check this out. If you're looking for a decent horror film, if you do want to be creeped out, this is a good movie for you. I do find it interesting that Jason Clarke's character at the beginning of the film, he's telling his wife, we have to acknowledge that death is a part of life, and we have to accept this. But his character doesn't. When it's time to step up to the plate, he doesn't follow through with his own advice, which starts the chain of events. And I find that very interesting. But again, this probably wouldn't happen if you just had a damn dog. Stay away from the bad pushy. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please give me a like down there. That does help me. Leave me some comments. Let me know your thoughts, whether you like or dislike the film. I always love hearing from you. And if you're a subscriber, I want to thank you as well. And if you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate it. Everybody take care, and we'll see you next time.